Y'all, today we're gonna make Cowboy Caviar Pasta Salad. This pasta salad, once you make it for people, they are gonna ask you to make this on repeat all summer long. We've got a lot of holidays coming up, Memorial Day, 4th of July, Labor Day, a lot of barbecues, a lot of get-togethers, and I am gonna be your go-to place for pasta salads, sides, desserts, dips, everything super easy, because y'all know I only do really super easy recipes. If you're new here, my name's Sam. This is the themullinocoop, and like I said, I share really super easy recipes. It's just me and my husband Chase. We live out in the country with our dogs and our chickens. Let's get into this recipe. For this recipe, you need Italian dressing. Now let me tell you guys something about myself. I love easy, quick, lazy recipes, okay? I'm not one who normally makes my own dressings. But once I started making my own dressings and realizing how easy they were and how I normally had all of the ingredients in my house already, I've started to make my own dressings. But I will tell you this, I do not judge. If you want to just use some good old wishbone Italian seasoning or dressing, I'm sorry, go for it. Like, I don't judge, I still do it too, but I'm kind of in the camp of if I can make my own dressing, I'm going to, and that's what we're gonna do today. So we're gonna make some Italian dressing, and it's really easy, and I guarantee you, you probably have all of these ingredients in your house already. You're gonna start with half a cup of olive oil. It seems like a lot, but y'all, this is a big pasta salad, okay? And you are using a lot of dressing. Next, you're gonna use a quarter cup of red wine vinegar or white wine vinegar, whichever your preference is or whatever you have, a quarter cup. I'm also like not good at math and I can't figure out how much more I need to put in there, so I'm gonna just do a quarter cup in here, a quarter cup of red wine vinegar, 1.5 tablespoons of Italian seasoning, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard, and a teaspoon of honey. I only have Mike's hot honey, so that's what we're gonna use. Give this a really good whisk. Now, as a reminder, you don't have to make your own Italian dressing. You can buy yours at the store if you don't want to mess with all this. Now we got to cut up all of our veggies. I have an orange bell pepper, a red bell pepper, a jalapeno, a purple onion. I know it's red, but I like to call them purple. 2 Roma tomatoes and cilantro. Now, y'all, I have an opinion about cilantro. I think it has a very strong taste, and I know some people don't like it. I'm gonna do about a quarter of a cup, but y'all can use as much or as little as you want. This is very much a measure with your heart. Next, we're gonna do bell peppers. So I have an orange bell pepper and then I have a red bell pepper. I'm just gonna chop this up. Chop it up to your liking. This is one of those pasta salads that's just like super pretty. To me, the orange bell pepper is the best. I feel like a lot of pasta salads are creamy. They're like a creamy pasta salad. And I feel like in the summer, sometimes you need something a little bit lighter. Don't get me wrong, I love a good creamy pasta salad and I will probably have one for you guys next week. I'm trying, right now I'm doing a summer recipe series and I'm trying to share some of my favorite summer sides, snacks, dips. One thing y'all will learn about me, I am the dip queen. I love a dip. That was like one of the first things I learned how to do, how to make, was dips, because they were so easy. And you could do some really crazy things. I've got some good dips coming to you guys this week. I have 2 actually. So I'm gonna add all of these ingredients into a bowl. Red bell pepper. Chop it up however you like. I like to use as much of the pepper as I possibly can. I just stick my hand in here and pull the seeds out. They come right out. We had to go get some more baby chicks this weekend. We have one little baby chick that hatched, and she hatched late, and she's kind of been the runt. And all of the chickens, the baby chicks, even the mama, they were all beating her up. So we couldn't leave her in the coop with them so you can't also raise baby chicks by themselves. They need companions. So we went and got 6 more baby chicks that are now living in our garage for the next couple of weeks. They're super cute though. They're tiny right now. We're calling the runt chicken wing. I don't know how she got that name. Chase started calling her that and it stuck, and she's so cute. She's yellow and black and she's got this really pretty coloring. It'll probably change, they always do. Getting chickens completely changed our lives. We love chickens, love them. They are the definition of you give to them, they will give to you. 1 jalapeno. You are going to seed it if you want. I'm not. I like to keep the spice in, but if you want to keep the spice out, seed it. I also don't seed them because I'm lazy. If it's just for me and Chase, I'm gonna leave the seeds in. Now, if I was serving this to other people, I would probably take the seeds out. 2 Roma tomatoes chopped up. Purple onion. Y'all will never hear me call this a red onion. It's not gonna happen. This is clearly purple. Now, this is very much measured with your heart. I would say at least half the onion, depending on the size. But again, if you don't like onion, you don't want it in there, you could leave it out. I don't think it'll be as flavorful, but you can leave it out. You could go really, really light on it. I love purple onion. There is something about it. If I can put it in a dish, I'm going to. That's the beauty of these recipes too. I try to make these recipes really, really customizable so that you can make them into what you want. I feel like we all have these base recipes that we adjust over time and kind of figure out, oh, I like this one with a little bit more onion or a little bit more seasoning. That's something that was hard for me to learn early on in cooking, was like adjusting recipes to my liking. My husband Chase is a cook, man. He can make anything. And that man does not go by recipe. And he was the one that kind of like showed me that, look, make it your own. Do what you want with it. You like things spicy? Put the spice in it. Make it what you want it to be. Half of a purple onion chopped up, but y'all can use as much or as little onion as you want. The juice from half a lime. You could use the whole lime if you want to, which is what I'm gonna do. This is a lot. Add a little salt and pepper. This is totally to your taste. Give this a really, really good mix. You could eat just this. I'm not kidding. Is that not gorgeous? That's one thing I love about summer. All of these peppers and onions, and we're growing a garden right now and we have so many different things out there, and like I cannot wait. They've all started to like pop up. It's gonna be great. Okay, preferably get a really, really big bowl that has a lid. It's gonna be a whole lot easier if it has a lid. This is oops, that almost slid out of the bowl. This is 1 cup of pasta. I like to use rotini noodles because I feel like the dressing just kind of clings to them a little bit better, but y'all, whatever kind of noodles you want. I'm kind of a noodle snob. My favorite noodle is the rotini noodle. Like, in my opinion, it's the best noodle out there, or the ditalini. The ditalini has grown on me quite a bit. Now you're gonna take your vegetable medley. We've got orange bell pepper, red bell pepper, tomato, jalapeno. We've got cilantro, and what else? Purple onion. I almost forgot. A little bit of lime, salt and pepper. You're gonna dump all of this into your pasta. We've got a can of corn and a can of black beans. Make sure you drain your corn and make sure you rinse your black beans. Now we're gonna add the Italian dressing that we made. 3/4 of a cup of Italian dressing. This is beautiful. Okay, now the thing about this recipe and any pasta salad, in my opinion, you have got to let this sit, especially if it has vinegar in it. You've got to let it sit for at least 30 minutes in the fridge. Let all of the flavors mesh and meld together, marinate a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go pop this in the fridge for about 30 minutes. Then we're gonna come back and we're gonna do a little taste test. But y'all, I can already tell, just looking at it, it's gonna be so good. You're probably wondering, why did I tell you to get a bowl that has a lid? So you can do this, give it a couple of good tosses, and then go pop it in your fridge for 30 minutes before you take a little bite of it. This has probably been in my fridge for about an hour at this point, and y'all, I can smell it. It smells so good, it's so pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I do not understand how people eat pasta salad with a fork. How are you supposed to get anything on your fork? I'm serious, y'all. We're gonna go in with a spoon. I don't care if people rip me for this. Look at all of the bright colors. This is gonna be so flavorful. I already know. It's so refreshing. Oh my gosh. What I like about this pasta salad, it's not creamy. It's not a creamy pasta salad. While I love a good creamy pasta salad, this is really good for the summertime. It's really light. It's so refreshing. It's very heavy on the vegetables and light on the noodles. Y'all, this is a winner. Let me know if you guys are gonna make this recipe. This is the Mullinocoop. I've had so much fun hanging out with you guys today. If you haven't joined us over here yet, we would love it if you guys hit that subscribe button. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.